I basically took one section and I chopped it up. I'm really not done with the beat, but I think it's good enough just to present as well. So let me actually do it right. What's up, everybody? It's Day Sun Civil of Civil Days Music. I'm here today to go over my track that I created to enter into the beat battle that's being hosted by Tracklib. Tracklib has partnered with Bob James, the creator of the most amazing song, Nautilus. Nautilus has been sampled by so many in the hip-hop community and abroad. Nautilus was in Live at the Barbecue by Large Professor, which introduced us to Nas. Onyx used it. Run DMC used it. Eric B. and Rakim used it. So many people, Ghostface used it. So many people have used this song, and we've been blessed with the graciousness of Bob James that has partnered with Tracklib and given us the opportunity to use this great sample to use and create in our hip-hop productions. Him and Ninth Wonder will be the judge of this battle. And if you want to enter, make sure you go to Tracklib. I think it ends on the 14th of March. Let me just scroll to make sure, because I do believe that is the deadline to enter the battle. Yes, the 14th of March. Make sure you enter by the 14th of March, and then you can see how well you do. So this is my entry, and I want to kind of go over it. All right, everybody. This is my Maschine Plus. It is the 9th, not the 9th, but the 11th. It is the 11th. We have our update to the Maschine Plus, and there's a lot of things that are taking place. I'll probably be reviewing that as well and going over some of those updates and telling you how well it works or what glitches I go through. I pretty much have loved it. You know, I haven't had many issues with mine. But what I want to do is kind of first go over some of the sounds that I'll use. Now, I did use for the drums, I used a combination of my kit, which is the Gorilla Kit. And the Gorilla Kit I created in 2014. I went into a warehouse, collected all these sounds. And when I collected all these sounds, I merged them with traditional hip-hop based sounds, or sounds that we would use in our music. So I used a combination of those. I also used some sounds from the Field Kit by Soundtrack, not that many, but 2 or 3, and then I sprinkled some other sounds in there as well. So that's my kick, that's my snare. These hi-hats actually come from the Field Kit. That's my snare as well, because I wanted to layer to get more of a punchy snare. I mean, not snare, but kick. So I layered the kick. I found a clap, and I just add a little bit of effects, some ice to it. Transient master, the hi-hat. Here we have a tambourine, a shaker, a wood block. This sound right here, this is actually I took my snare and I hit a table in the warehouse, and it just had this nice echo with it. So, you know, of course I put extra effects on it and things of that nature. Here's a roll. This roll came from this kit called Layers. I'm definitely going to review that that kit. It's a nice kit. It's called Layers. I recommend everybody check that out. And then I got some record static here. I got a conga. And then this actually came from the record. It is a roll from the drummer that the drummer actually used from the Nautilus record. Now, let's get into my sample. My sample, I basically took one section and I chopped it up. I'm really not done with the beat, but I think it's good enough just to present as well. So let me actually do it right. Oh. But of course, that's not the way I used it. But I'll show you how I used it a little later. I also have some bass. This track is very bass heavy and maybe a little muddy. I tried to mix as much out of it as I possibly could without going into Ableton and fully doing a mix, because I try to merge my I try to merge Maschine and Ableton a lot. So I got a bass from Reactor, a bass synth that comes in Maschine, another Reactor bass, and another. I doubled the bass synth. Then I went and got a bass from Massive. You're like, oh, come on, man, you're using a lot of bass. No wonder it's muddy. So what I wanted to do is, like, a lot of some of the 90s and the 80s music, the drums had like a bed of bass on it. Like, you would hear that boom and stuff like that. So what I tried to do is bring it up to date and still have like a bass pushing it. You know what I mean? So I tried to make sure, even though you hear the snare, you hear more of the claps that's going to go with it instead of the snare. So I have this bass to go with it, and just to add a little flavor to it, I went ahead and I made sure that I had this harp, that I add this harp to that as well. And now I'm getting ready to play the track for you. All right, y'all want to hear it? Here it go. Let's peep it. All right, everybody, that is my track for the competition, the beat battle that's being hosted by Tracklib, sampling the amazing song by Bob James. And this competition will also be judged by none other than Ninth Wonder. All right, everybody, make sure you comment and subscribe. If you like it or you didn't like it, please let me know. If it's something that you heard that you didn't like or you did like the beat, just let me know. Comment and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. We're doing this thing, and we're coming back with a vengeance. Be prepared for more videos, everybody. This is Day Sun Civil signing out, and everybody, to you, I say peace. All right, everybody.